I saw there was a storm coming, and I was like, I'm gonna jump in the water and then just get like immediately rained on right away. So.
Well, it's like when.
No, I didn't. I would have on like a sunny day, but I knew that.
Finally met CJ Heights, aka Scooch. Was watching his vlog before I left. Really cool guy.
Good morning. Today is day 24. I just did my first climb of the day, and I ended up staying in the town of Hamburg, just outside of Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. Stayed a little longer than I wanted. I just planned on a 0 and ended up staying 4 nights. Seemed to have come down with something, but I am just now getting my trail legs back. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna take it easy today, so I'm just gonna do a total of 5 miles to the first shelter, and then tomorrow just a little bit longer day. So just gonna ease back into things, and I stayed with some really nice people. I stayed with Diesel the first night, and then I ended up with a bunch of hiker trash. I was with Stormtrooper, Giggles, and Pork Chop. They're awesome. They left a few days ago, and then I ended up with a guy I just met, a super sweet gentleman named Jeff, and his hiker name is JJ. So hope to meet up with him again. Anyway, just getting back out and feeling pretty good. Gonna make it a short day. I forgot to mention that when I was in Hamburg, we met with a really awesome trail angel named Melanie. So shout out to Melanie, thank you so much. She took us over an hour to the closest REI. I turned in my very nasty smelling too warm sleeping bag and picked up something that is half the bulk. It's a 45-degree bag, and I got a sleeping bag liner. So if I get a little chilly, I can slip into that too. So I'm also carrying a little bit heavier tent. I sent home my Z-Packs duplex, which probably everybody thinks I'm a pretty nutty for doing that, but I wasn't liking it. So I've got a new tent. It's one I've used before, love it, so I'm hoping that'll work out for me. So I think I'm carrying I think my packed weight balanced out, and I was real smart about buying new food, my resupply. I didn't go hungry, so I didn't overbuy food. So I think I have enough supplies till Delaware Water Gap, which is right near the border. I'll be hopping into New Jersey, somewhere around there. So I think I've got about a 6-day trip and 6 days of supplies.
I just arrived at the Eckville shelter. It has an actual flush toilet and a shower. You have to fill the tanks if you're the last one to shower. It's a really nice spot. I had to walk down the road a ways to get to it, but I'm grateful to be here because my feet are super tired. This is the caretaker's house and picnic area. And the hikers stay in here. It's a chilly night, so I'm grateful to be in a shelter. So that's where I'm gonna stay. So there's room for 6. It's not very many. I expect more people will come, and I'll shut that. It's a logbook. Other info. I just got to this outcropping called the Pinnacle. And something I was thinking of when I was hiking, there's boulder fields that are sometimes part of the hiking path, and when you're hiking sometimes you can't see the trail at all. And I was thinking about how there's times that you can't see the path until you take a step. And I thought that is a really cool thing to apply to life, is that sometimes you also have to change your perspective. You can't see the white blaze that the Appalachian Trail hikers follow. So if you don't change your perspective and shift a little, or take a step, trust yourself, you're not going to see where the path goes. I thought that was really a cool thought. So you gotta trust, take a step. Might be the wrong direction, just back up.
Good morning. Today is day 25. I'm standing on Pulpit Rock and it's a gorgeous day. Cool. It's gonna be a nice cool day the next 2 days, and I think I changed the temperature by buying a cooler sleeping bag. So last night I think was in the 40s and tonight's supposed to be about 45 also. So hopefully I'll stay warm, and a mouse ate through my brand new silk liner. Bummer. Anyway, this is beautiful, and this gentleman over here just told me this is a hot spot for copperheads. So I better be watchful where I'm walking and sitting. Just had a snack up here. I'm gonna do maybe 9 miles to the next shelter. I've just done 2, so I think 2. I'm just gonna show you the view from out here.
I just came down off of that. A lot of boulder fields this morning. There's my first rattler. Glad you're down there and I'm up here. And right next to you is either another one or cottonmouth. I see you. Hi. These are fat.
Stopped for a snack, packed out some baby food, thought it'd be some quick energy, and I'm eating some golden grams from the hotel. Good morning. Today is day 26, and probably after a month I might just stop saying the day. I'm not sure what the point is. So last night I stayed at the Eckhartville shelter, and another gentleman showed up and stayed in there also, so that's always comforting. He's a flip-flop hopping around kind of guy. He's trying to complete the trail this year. I will not lie, I slept fitfully and not very comfortably, and that seems to be the most challenging part of this whole thing. Just not sleeping good, and I wish I could figure out how to sleep more comfortably. Anyway, back on trail, hoping to do 11 or 12 today and probably end up camping in a camp spot rather than a shelter because they're spaced out too short or too far away. But I'm feeling okay today, even though I didn't feel like I got a lot of sleep. I'll check in later. There's my bear bag way over there. And there's my tent right there. And I just set up a tent and got dinner and hung my bear bag, and I'm camping next to this really nice couple, Tinker Toy and Marco Polo from Utah.
Yes.
Really awesome people. So we're camped at this beautiful view. I don't know if you could see. There it is. It's just a little bit after noon and still have like 4.5 miles to the shelter. Been a long, rocky, challenging day. Okay, I had to do some Jackie butt scrape coming down off of that. Joe used to call me Jackie butt scrape because I have to sit down and slide. That is steep. Almost out, I hope. Okay, I came from way down there and I still got a ways to go that way. And this is the view. I just worked my way up from there. Hello. And now I gotta go way the heck up there. It takes every bit of concentration and energy to stay balanced on these rocks. Not an easy job. Good morning. Today is day 27, I think, and I've been greeted this morning by a lovely boulder stroll. It's been fun. I had a pretty good night's sleep with my friends from Utah. Very sweet couple. So I'm tackling this lovely boulder walkway. It's not easy. You gotta keep your eye out for snakes too as you go, and it's a slow go, but I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so I met these two young ladies at the last shelter and they offered to give me a ride to a hostel called Bert's in Palmerton. So thank you, you guys are true trail angels. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, we got you.
Good morning. I have no idea what day it is. I think it's 27, 28, but it's been a month. And we're slack packing today. So this lady here,
new razor,
is taking four of us to back to the trail. We stayed at a hostel above a restaurant called Bert's.
12 by 12 or whatever.
And
it's a good idea, Smooth.
we're going up to that ridge there. We got a heck of a climb this morning and we're happy to do it without pain. Out of Palmerton with Smooth and Casual and a guy named Restart, and they're hiking out behind me, and we just have little day packs on today. Yay!
How are you? Climbing up Lehigh Gap.